Hey, thanks for watching this video. Come check out Megaton in Fallout 4. Most of this build comes from memories of playing Fallout 3 years ago, and some of the things had to be improvised, like the wind turbine and the junk gate for the entrance. But the details, like the bathtub and that chair, uh, are what I was really going for this whole build. This gate is the only way in and the only way out. But yeah, just keep in mind that I'm only halfway through, as you can see when we get through this entrance of this build, but I've already a lot of people asking me, what I've got done, and they're wanting to see it. So that's kind of why I'm putting this video out here with it only being halfway done. And so the first place I want to show you, well, the inside of anyways, will be this. It's the clinic, pretty much. I never went in there really when I played Fallout 3. So this one, I don't really know what it looked like on the inside, so I just kind of made it look like what I would figure a Fallout clinic would look like. And I had beds in here. I had to take them out because I didn't want the settlers using those beds as like their home beds. So I mean, yeah, you'll see later on in the video I have somewhere else for them to all sleep. So I took out a lot of beds from a lot of the places I already had them at. And now I'm taking you up the stairs. This is usually the path I would take to get up to Caterside Supply. Probably one of the most visited places that I ever went to in Fallout 3. And yeah, I mean, this one I feel like I got pretty close to how it should be. I don't know why she wasn't in there, but there's the vendor, that little counter right there. I even have the safe behind the vendor on the floor, but I kind of forgot to show that part. But there's the terminal where you can read the story early, the crafting bench. Not sure if those shelves are there, but yeah, and I put the little scrapper right there, so that way I can always have like somebody dressed up as a merc right there. Like in the old one, she always had somebody standing there. And then back here is like the extra supply spot. I can't really remember what that looked like back there, but I feel like I got it close. And then I have no clue what upstairs looked like, and so it's just completely empty. I've got two little pieces of storage, but for the most part it's all empty. For some reason a lot of the lighting isn't working on this walkthrough, but I've been through the town a couple of times and all the lighting's working now. I don't know. So now I'm going to take you over to Moriarty Saloon. But before I head there, I'm going to hit up the men's restroom, which I don't think I've ever been in, but yeah, there's not much in here to see, just some toilets. Nothing important to this place. Yeah, this is the back door where the computer screen is, where you find out your father was here. Go through here. Got the jukebox. I don't think that was in there. This supply room was full of alcohol. I don't think this room was here like that, but I'm not too sure. That's where you find Mr. Smith.
What's good
Then
today?
yeah, tell me who you think this guy is.
Look at you. 2 cents. Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Yeah, and I pretty much guessed what all of the upstairs was. I'm not entirely sure. I just knew it was some rooms, like hotel rooms. Yeah, that was a room too, but I took the wall out for something, and I guess I forgot to put it back. Not entirely sure, but yeah, each of these rooms, I used a glitch to get the doors in there, but each of these rooms kind of have their own little theme, depending on who would probably stay in it, but there's not much room either. You gotta close the door just to walk through there, but I don't know, just the best I could probably get.
Easy living, this ain't.
Alright, so now we're gonna go check out Billy Creel's house, which I'm not sure who I want to be Billy Creel yet, of all of my followers or companions or whatever. So this place is still pretty empty. I have the floor plan laid out, but that's about it. There's no lights. I don't even have it wired up on the outside or anything like that, so all I did was build this place. Then you got the common house, which this one was a little tricky to build. I forgot a couple of things, but I got the couch outside. Made these bunk beds. You got a little storage area. Then you got upstairs where they all sit at, hang out, whatever it was that they were supposed to do up there. There was just tables and chairs. Nothing really important. But in that little corner where the ladder, where that staircase is, back there was like a bathroom and stuff like that. I don't have that, but then here's the third floor. I added, I think, 2 extra beds up here maybe, but the rest of it's pretty much like it's supposed to. Yeah, that's about it for the upper level of Megaton. But then go down here and I'm gonna take you to the Church of Adam, which couldn't really figure out like a picture for it, so I just put a generic cross. But yeah, and then funny thing, all these benches are facing backwards, so when the settlers sit on them, they face the opposite way. It's kind of funny. And then this little building right here was supposed to be the Armory, which didn't have anything in it but a robot that would kill you if you got in there. So I just made it like a little station for armor and weapons to buy and sell. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have done right now. There's one more building. This is like their water purification place where you would get the little quest to go fix all the water pipes. But I decided to just turn it into a room for my power armor. There's some gaps. I have pretty much power armor for each one, but they're not in there right now. I'm working on them, or they just didn't happen to be in there. And then this was like the little sniper guard shack that you couldn't get to in Megaton Fallout 3. But I have people that watch these, and I have the spotlights that face inside of Megaton hooked up to the alarm. So they only turn on when the alarm gets turned on, which I think that's pretty cool. I didn't really know that was a thing until I started messing with this, and so I feel like that's a pretty cool way to have some of your defenses set up, just so they're not always running, not always using power. And then when the alarm gets turned on, yeah, these are always on. And whenever an enemy does come up and attack, they will face the ground, but from up here they don't really they just go straight out. So that's whatever, but yeah. So this was pretty much the last thing. Thank you for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, if you liked what you've seen, go ahead and hit a like, maybe even subscribe. More videos are coming.